the fuck did I marry? In 2015, I was 19 years old. I was living with my aunt and uncle in their home on Mercer Island, where they had boatloads of money and I had nothing because I was a broke college dropout, basically. So I start going on Tinder, right? I'm like, Tinder is the app. It is the app to be on. Everyone's on Tinder. It's the first big dating app that we're on. And I end up swiping right on this guy who pops up. We're going to call him Alec for the sake of this story, just for my own safety, my own stuff. His name's Alec. He is 6'7". He is handsome as hell. Blue eyes, brown hair, super gorgeous guy, right? And he messages me and he asked me to go out with him to the movies. And I'm like, yeah, totally. I'll go to the movies. This guy is 25, which at the time when I was 19, I was like, 25 is not that much older than me. Now that I'm 29, that's a red flag. Why is a 25-year-old interested in a 19-year-old? Because he wants to manipulate her. That is the only reason. The only reason that a 25-year-old would want to go out with a 19-year-old. Anyway, we go to the movies. He has told me that he is a contractor, that he owns his own construction company. He owns his own house, that he is a professional baseball player in the minors, right? And I'm kind of like believing it because I wouldn't lie about those things. Like I worked at a flooring company. At the time that I met him, I was making, I think, $13 an hour. I didn't lie about any of that. We went to the movie, and what really should have been a red flag is that the guy was yapping during the movie, and I was like, Alec, you gotta be quiet, like, shh. And he kept talking during the movie. Literally, the girl in front of us turned around and shushed him, and he like laughed it off, and I was like, you're kind of being rude. But anyway, other than that, the date was fine. He paid for it. I kind of didn't see any other red flags, and we ended up hanging out a lot. Just like after I'd get off work, I'd go and hang out with him because he was also off work. Hint, hint, he wasn't working. And I ended up going to my sister's wedding that summer. It was the beginning of July is when I went, and it was in Greece. So I had to travel over there and then travel back. But on my way back, my aunt, uncle, and their 2 daughters, nobody would pick me up from the airport. It wasn't late at night or anything. It was like the 3rd of July. And I was like, hey, can somebody pick me up from the airport? And they're like, no, we can't. And so I was like, okay. And I asked Alec if he could, because he lived like maybe 5 minutes from the airport. So he did. He came and picked me up. And I ended up staying at his house that night. No hanky-panky happened. But we went, we watched